Being a young girl in Harlem, there really wasn't really much you could do. You really didn't know that there was a program that offered figure skating. A lot of girls my age that live in Harlem can't really get access because the sport is so expensive. And when I found out about figure skating in Harlem and it was in my neighborhood, I was like, wow. I've lived here my whole life and I didn't even know this was going on.
When I was first invited to Harlem, I found there were very few opportunities for girls, and there was certainly no figure skating. What's unique about figure skating in Harlem is we combine leadership development, education, and figure skating. And we use this to empower girls to be able to make choices and succeed in all aspects of their life. I've seen hundreds of girls come through the program, some starting at the age of 6, staying all the way to senior year and going off to college. Nothing makes me more proud than to see someone come out of their shell, to see them improve in their grades, and to go off to a college and choose a career of their dreams.
My name is Sandra Williams. I'm a senior at Notre Dame High School, and I've been with figure skating in Harlem since I was 9 years old.
So the journey was really interesting because when Sandra first started skating, she never had been on a pair of ice skates, and she hardly ever even spoke.
Basically, I was scared for my life. I was scared that I was gonna fall. I was scared that I wouldn't be as good as the other girls that I saw, and I would peek at them and I would be like, wow, they make it look so easy when it's really not. I'm just over here holding the board.
And as she progressed, she started to open up as a young girl just because she felt the confidence when she was on the ice. So that on ice confidence gave her more off ice confidence. And then she started to build her relationships and her social skills.
10 equals C. Figure skating in Harlem is a lot more than skating. In addition to skating, we also have to maintain a B average or higher. So if we don't live up to that standard, we can't skate on the ice. So we have to balance out skating with academics.
More than 80% of our students year to year maintain a B+ or higher in their grades, and a third of our students are straight A students. And we support them by offering small group tutoring at least 3 to 5 days a week. Not only that, we see education in a broader sense. We give classes in financial literacy, communications, writing.
And you gave us the example of glucose.
And we have a new STEM program that really ignites their curiosity in science and technology.
We talked a lot about electronic banking.
We learned things like financial literacy. Like, I learned what a credit score is. I had no idea what a credit score was.
We also want to expose them to all kinds of careers that they might not have thought of and see women in positions of influence. So we've taken our girls to meet 2 Supreme Court justices, Justice Sotomayor and Justice Kagan. We've taken our girls to Google to meet female executives. We're not shooting necessarily for that one student who's going to go for the Olympics. What we're trying to do is get a whole community of children to learn the skills and the knowledge that are going to take them to graduate from high school, graduate from college, and get out in the world and contribute back to society.
Being a young girl at figure skating in Harlem changed my life. I went from being a shy girl with no confidence to being a finance controller at Goldman Sachs.
Figure skating in Harlem fulfilled those goals because Sandra's a wonderful young lady now. And I attribute that to the mentoring, the coaching, the social skills that she built with her girls on the team. But never did I think this shy young girl would be a team captain now.
What I wanted in the beginning was just to be a great all-around skater. I didn't expect to get captain, so I guess I exceeded my goals.
Figure skating in Harlem is like a second family for the girls. One of the things that I think Sandra is most excited about is being among girls who kind of want to accomplish the same goal that she is setting out to accomplish, and that's to be a successful young woman.
When we go to competition and we're the only team of color, we do get some stares, but it's not as weird as you would think. They do cheer for us.
One of the first things I noticed was, wow, we're the only ones. And I felt like this is really going to be an experience to show them that we know our stuff and that we belong here and that we've worked really hard to be a part of figure skating.
I think the Harlem community needs a program like Figure Skating in Harlem because not all girls want to be a soccer player or a basketball player. Maybe they want to do something graceful like figure skating. It should be accessible to them in this community.
This is a model program that can make a difference in the lives of girls in other underserved communities. And that's our goal now, to spread our wings and to go to cities like Detroit or LA or Chicago or Atlanta and really give them the combination of figure skating, education, and empowerment so that more girls can go on to become leaders.